All right, let's discuss this further with the Director of the Independent Commission on UK-EU Relations, Mike Buckley, who joins us now from Sheffield in the UK. Good to see you. Mike, I understand you're in a Labour area, a Labour constituency. What's the mood there? How have people been reacting?
People are understandably thrilled that Boris Johnson has gone. He's been the worst Prime Minister, certainly in my lifetime. Things in Britain have got worse. I mean, his Brexit deal obviously is completely inadequate. It is making the economy much worse in the UK and harming other sectors like healthcare and security and defence. The series of scandals has done not just harm to him and to the Conservative Party, but harm to the UK. It's deeply harmed our politics. You know, the succession of scandals, whether they be sexual misbehaviour, whether they be ethical, whether they be about financial arrangements, you know, has done deep harm to our country and to our politics.
Mike, if I could just interrupt, the past 24 hours have just been incredible. At what point do you think everything just started to unravel, and why did Boris Johnson decide to quit? What was the particular thing that made him jump?
In the end, he had no option at all. I mean, once Rishi Sunak, the former Chancellor, and Sanjay Chowdhury, the former Health Secretary, resigned, then after that, that started a domino effect. And as you said in your report, he was up to 59 resignations. The government simply was not able to function.
Okay.
And Boris Johnson belatedly became aware of that and was forced to resign.
Let's talk about the EU. You work on UK-EU relations. Could the next Prime Minister be a bit more, let's say, European-friendly?
I really hope so. And I don't think Brexit is going to be undone in the short term. I don't think it's going to go away. But the deal that we have, the deal that Boris Johnson put together, is not adequate for the needs of the UK or indeed the needs of the EU. And I certainly hope that the next Prime Minister improves that deal. Most importantly, in the immediate term, I hope he gets rid of a piece of legislation called the Northern Ireland Protocol Bill. And the point of that is to unilaterally suspend parts of the Northern Ireland Protocol, which is an agreement between the UK and the EU that covers the needs of Northern Ireland. If that happens, that breaks international law, and it will bring in a new air of uncertainty into the politics and the society of Northern Ireland. The peace process there is ongoing. Northern Ireland cannot and should not have to deal with that level of pressure.
I want to ask you about the Conservative Party. We in the package before we looked at previous UK Prime Ministers. What state is the Conservative Party in right now?
It's in a much worse state than it was in the past. I mean, in a way, they're doing what they've always done before. They're replacing an unpopular leader with somebody new. But actually, you look at the calibre of MPs in the Conservative Party, and it's nowhere near what it was, even under Cameron, never mind in the glory years of Margaret Thatcher or even John Major. That's in part because Boris Johnson forced out about 30 MPs in 2019 because they didn't agree with his Brexit deal. So they lost quite a lot of talented Conservative MPs. So the Conservative Party is a tired party.
It's a tired party. And you mentioned the calibre as well. So given those two things, those are important points. Who do you think could be the next British Prime Minister?
Well, the two most foremost names, we're only on day 2, I think, of this leadership contest, but the two names at the top of the tree at the moment are a woman called Penny Mordaunt, who was briefly Defence Secretary under Theresa May, but swiftly sacked by Boris Johnson. The rumour is that he sacked her because he thought she was too talented and would overshadow him. So that's the possibility. The alternative is Ben Wallace, who is the current Defence Secretary. And even in Labour circles, he's well spoken of and seen as a sensible human being and a safe pair of hands.
All right, let's see what the crystal ball says and what happens in September. Thank you so much for your time today, Mike Buckley. Appreciate it.